Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. So this one we are going to be finally taking care of Seymour, or fighting Seymour again. This guy is just like some sort of disease that will not go away and will not die. There's actually some really fun strategies for dealing with Seymour. I think I went the more just lame route, honestly. I didn't really do anything fancy. Which is probably a little bit like my my Evray battle. That one was pretty lame and basic as well. I just feel like, I mean, probably at the reality is like I'm so probably overpowered that it kind of overwrites any or makes any strategies pretty much pointless or any like excessively complicated strategy, I guess. But all right, yeah, let's work this guy over. All right, so I started out here with talking to Seymour with Natus.
So, you too seek freedom from this painful life?
You talk too much, Seymour.
You talk too much, Seymour? Okay. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Although he was not the man I once knew, Keenock was still my friend, Seymour. You will pay for his death.
Okay, there's Orin, and then the last one is Yuna here.
It is good to see you again, Lady Yuna, but you don't seem pleased.
I'll only be pleased when you're gone to the far plane.
Okay, so Yuna gets a little bit of magic defense there. Also, yeah, I should say it's a good time to steal some of these Tetra Elementals. There's actually only 2 enemies, I think it's 2 in the entire game that have those. Seymour is one of them, and then I think the next one is like one of the Tonberry enemies. I can't remember which one it is, but probably the Master Tonberry, if I'm remembering correctly here. But that's something that's actually pretty good to use actually in this battle as well. I think it's like it does null all, and then, gosh, does it do something else too? I can't remember. I didn't end up unfortunately using them, but it's good here because it's it'll get you protection from all of the different elements. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's actually it's pretty nice to use here. Also, so the Seymour now has has this little buddy here, this morted body or whatever, and the kind of catch with that thing is if everybody is hasted, it will use an ability that removes all buffs, and so I didn't try this out, but I wish I would have, and that's to just see what it does if only like 1 or 2 people are hasted, and then leave that third character unhasted. I didn't end up unfortunately doing that though, and yeah, like I said, I wish I would have done that just to kind of see how it acts. Because he really complicates things. It's nice to be able to stay in there. I don't know why I used Threaten. I used the wrong ability. That was supposed to be Provoke, but with Natus. And so, anyways, back to the Morty body thing. The fact that it removes all of your buffs is actually a big issue when we're trying to avoid some of this elemental damage. Obviously, there I just got nuked with like what is it, multi-water or whatever, where he casts on everybody. And so, you know, if you want to try to kind of duke it out with them straight up, what you really need to do is to not, I guess, haste yourself. And so, again, I just wish I would have, I guess, tested out, you know, whether or not like again, if I could get like 2 of the characters to stay unhasted, and just, or sorry, 2 of the characters to be hasted and then that 3rd one not, and just kind of see if that would kind of, I guess, prevent his little buddy there from taking our buffs. But anyways, one other thing here that he'll do is every once in a while, after you've done some damage to him, he'll start using a petrification attack. And obviously that's a pretty big issue if you don't have any protection from petrification. So I would say keep that in mind. But also, what you can do here to really cheese him is to provoke him with Titus, or I guess anybody else if you've got provoke learned on anyone else. You can provoke him and then cast reflect on Titus, or again whoever provoked, and Seymour will just keep casting spells on that character, and reflect will bounce it back at him. And so it's probably one of the cheesier ways to beat him, but I wish I would have tried it. I don't know. I guess I just kind of went for like the straight up, you know, brawl fest here. And although I guess I'm stealing, that's probably why I'm kind of taking my time. But I don't know. You know, at a certain point here, I probably should have just got on with it. But yeah, so here, so I'm just reapplying all of the different things, and here's where this guy just nukes it all. So Desperado remove. Wait, no. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Desperado. So Desperado just, you know, not only does it nuke everybody, but it also takes everybody's buffs. And so all that time I just, you know, completely wasted buffing up. But yeah, so that's the problem, I guess, with hasting yourself. Is that jerk? So also, you know, if or when Seymour starts petrifying people or using petrification, Mortibody will also use I think it's like Shattering Claw. And if he hits anybody, and he doesn't necessarily target the character that has been turned to stone, but if he hits you with Shattering Claw, it destroys your character, and it basically it's treated as that slot being like completely removed, and so it's not just like, you know, being killed, right, where you can revive the character. It's just gone, and then you would be stuck fighting with 2 characters for the rest of the battle. So you know, I would say definitely make sure that doesn't happen. That would not be good. So, also you can what you can do. You know, see, I just kept using. I was using the wrong skill here. I don't know why. I was thinking of threaten, but it's not threaten. Threaten is basically like a fear, right? It kind of it makes it so that the enemy doesn't act. But you know, I don't know why I was thinking threaten instead of provoke, and provoke is the skill that we need to be using. So yeah, kind of blew it on that one, but yeah. Anyways, all right. So there's Thunder. Don't love that. Getting Yuna back in here. I think the Mortibody basically kind of tells on Seymour, right, and kind of indicates what abilities he's going to be using next. The problem, though, also with that is that if you notice here, they're acting back to back. There's actually a way to mess with this a little bit, where I think if, like, I don't know, if you haste Seymour or something like that, you can get their timing off a little bit and give you a little bit of room in between to use things like, you know, I guess in this case it would be like null. Wait, what's the null water? Wow, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Null tide. Wow, I am rusty. Yikes. Yeah. So you could then, you know, I guess make sure that you actually have got some protection there from Seymour, because it, you know, the mortar body basically will remove the null status that you've got, and then, you know, Seymour follows it up with a nuke. Honestly, my opinion here, just provoke Seymour and cast Reflect on whoever has that, and just kind of avoid all of that nonsense. Because, yeah, this ended up getting a little ridiculous. Also, I guess the one other, or another really great strategy, actually, for taking down Seymour here is to just summon your Aeons, but you really need to have their overdrive already charged up, because he banishes them after they take a single action, and so, you know, you got to shoot your shot, and then that's it. So here I just brought in Bahamut, and we'll just use Mega Flare, and I think this finishes him off. This, I wonder if this would have one-shot him. Let me just see here. How much life does he have? It does overkill him. I just don't know if this was enough to one-shot him. Wow, that was so close to a one-shot. I did 34,000 damage. He's got 36,000 health. But anyways, that is it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.